to Valley View Live. Let's make this Monday the best Monday it can be. And here's the reason why it's going to be so great. We have jazz singer Elisa Fiorillo here with our round table. She's our guest host.
Aww.
Yeah, no, okay, last time you were on, we talked about you working with Prince.
Yes.
But your style, your cabaret style, is so different from those days, right?
It's jazz. I grew up with a classical piano playing father and grew up singing great old songs like Gershwin, and so it was always my favorite thing to sing, but I kind of fell into the whole record deal and doing pop music and everything, and worked with Prince. And I brought you a little something because I know you're a Prince fan.
Yes.
It's one of my VIP I don't know if it's going to get you in because it was in Australia, but you can hold on to it and say you kind of braced.
That is so cool. Now, how did you meet Prince in the first place?
Well, I was, what was I? Oh, God, it's a long time ago. I was in my 20s, and I was working on an album on Chrysalis Records, and Prince kind of came in, and I was working at Paisley Park, so he kind of just stumbled in the studio, heard what I was doing, and then started getting involved.
Ooh,
so
here's you and Prince together.
What's the one thing you really learned from him that you still utilize to this day?
You have to be extremely, you have to be a perfectionist if you really want to be in this business. He looks at every video he ever does. He's on stage, and then he comes off stage and he makes the band sit in the room and watch what we did so we can correct it. I mean, he's like so on it. And you have to be, because it's just too hard out there, so much competition. You have to be on it.
Right, yeah. So Ella Fitzgerald, how did you fall in love with her sound?
How can you not? First of all, she has my initials. So,
right, okay.
When I say if EF sings, people listen. So Ella is the best. I mean, her style, her grace when she gets on the stage. She came from such a hard life, and whenever she sang, she sounded so beautiful and so happy, and it's like she just overcame so much, and through music it just brought her happiness, and you can tell that when she sings. So I really related to her because I've gone through my own things. But she's just the best singer there ever was.
You're going to be performing with Bruce Harper's big band.
Yes.
You're the lead singer. When are you performing?
We are performing Friday, October 23rd at the Italian American Club. And it's inside the big room. It's my first big night inside there.
Yay.
And Bruce Harper, it's a 19-piece band, and it's just such a throwback to vintage Vegas. And we're working on getting onto the Strip into some of the cool open door things so the band can
And
be.
what is that like? I mean, and I have some experience, but not with the orchestra really behind me. When you're standing, you've got all that sound just coming up your back.
It's orgasmic, I had to say it. As a singer, it's probably the most amazing experience. Even though I loved working with Prince, even Prince said, "Girl, you need a big band." Right. So I'm hoping Prince gets his butt out here and sits in and plays guitar with the band.
Wouldn't that be cool? Are you in connection?
I'm going to be calling. Don't you worry about it.
Like, I don't know what level you're on. Can you just pick up the phone?
I might be able to pick
Prince?
up the phone, and I might say, "Hey, it's time. Come on and play with me." So.
Yeah.
Well, we're excited you're here, and you're going to be performing later in the show, but not with the huge band like you did last time.
I couldn't. It was too last
You're
minute.
shrinking it down this time, but it's going to be phenomenal nonetheless. So
Thank
thank
you
you so much for joining us today.
Good to be here.
Well.